Everyone, Jasper here from the Cooking. We're back to a new Kingdom Hearts stream, and yeah, we are going to be doing some Kingdom Hearts 2, which, yeah, I feel like it has been quite a while since I've streamed, pre-streamed, however you want to put days. Again, really, only ways that I can stream, I like to call without, any lag or anything, I would say. Why I call these streams, why I call them. And yeah, y'all may notice that, yeah, the volume, which, one thing that I have with Kingdom Hearts that I do not like, one thing that I don't like about Kingdom Hearts is that there is no option to turn down the volume, like music volume, when it comes to in-game. So, of course, we're going to have to skip all cutscenes since there's really no point on playing in the cutscenes since there's no volume overall, because, yeah, I turned down the whole volume on the TV. Since there's no options to turn down the volume in the games itself. Which, again, I hate, because Kingdom Hearts has some of the greatest cutscenes, and some levels have the greatest music as well. Right? Has some of the best music, but of course the other reason why I'm doing this is because, some music can result to risk of not getting copyright, right? That's some of the music that y'all would know in the Kingdom Hearts series. Yes, there are some really good soundtracks, but there are times where, yeah, it would result when it comes to the music. And, yeah, I don't want that. I definitely do not want that at all. I don't want that at all. Yeah, how are y'all today? I'm doing good. So, yeah, these are going to be my new ways on doing Kingdom Hearts. At least being able to stream them, I would say, is doing it like this. Turning the volume down all the way on the TV. Since really that's the only way I could do it on here. I mean, it shouldn't be all that bad or anything, right? I wouldn't say. Like I said, besides just missing some of the greatest moments, because I always do enjoy watching cutscenes, right? But there's really no point watching cutscenes if you can't hear them talking and stuff, right? Without the volume. But it is what it is, and hey, I definitely do what I can to be able to stream these again, because I love Kingdom Hearts, and I want to be able to do streams on them. And this is really the only way I can think of without any risk or anything, At least I'm hoping so. You hear that, YouTube? Don't want any problems, because I'm doing this in a way that I am hoping that works. I mean, yeah, I would have done this on Proud. I mean, I am doing this on Proud. I mean, to say I could have done this on Beginner, but I kind of like trying to do the harder difficulties. Yes, I've beaten Kingdom Hearts 2 on Critical. Hopefully everybody that is tuning in is having a good day. I'm having a good day. I know there's some people that don't like the whole Roxas prologue, but I find it to be one of the greatest things ever, I would say, when it comes to openings to any video game. I mean, people do say Kingdom Hearts 2 is one of the greatest video games, not just in Kingdom Hearts, the series, but in video game history. And I would agree. I definitely would agree with that. I would definitely say for sure. It's definitely a really good... And again, it is my second favorite Kingdom Hearts game. Again, I'm saying it before Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out. Because I guarantee you that when Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out, it will be my new favorite. Because right now, before Kingdom Hearts 4 releases, we have, at least my top 3, we have Kingdom Hearts 3 as my number 1, Kingdom Hearts 2 at number 2, and then Dream Drop Distance at number 3. I know, Kingdom Hearts 2 is at number 2 on my favorites list. It's pretty funny. There is a pretty good spot, I have seen, where you can actually get pretty good amount of money when it comes to this section. Yeah, where you can get pretty good amount of money when it comes to these jobs parts, and that is the poster duty. You get really good amount of money. And I find it to be probably the best one when it comes to the, when doing this part, doing the jobs, to get the money that Roxas and Hayner and Pence and Olette need. I mean, as long as, of course, you get a fast enough time as well. And I feel like Kingdom Hearts 2 is definitely, I could definitely say, definitely one of the Kingdom Hearts games to also have some of the best worlds as well. Some of the best worlds in the franchise. I mean, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3, I definitely say, is up there too, because, it has Toy Story, my number 1 favorite Pixar Disney movie of all time, as a world. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 has worlds like The Lion King, which, yeah, it was going to be in Kingdom Hearts 1. It was planned to be in Kingdom Hearts 1. They were intending to have The Lion King as a world in the first Kingdom Hearts game. Just like Disney Castle. How Disney Castle was also going to be playable. Hence, on some of the early footage, you know, from some of the trailers, you can actually see Sora walking in Disney Castle. Some parts of Disney Castle. Which, of course, we all know in the final version, Disney Castle was not playable in the first game. But you can see it on the map, the world map. It is pretty funny how they left it on the world map, even though you cannot go to it. And people, I swear I have seen people say this before. But them saying that they used to always think that maybe if you fully percent the game, that Disney Castle would open like a bonus world or something. I swear I've heard somebody say that. I don't know where, but I feel like I heard somebody say that somewhere. But, I mean, they're not wrong though. And again, we get 100 money here. And yeah, that's a pretty good amount, I would say. And I think you get like, I swear I gotten like 1,000 one time. I mean, the first one where we're delivering mail, it got me 200. So really, that's another good one too. But this is a one that I always seem to like because, again, this one definitely fun. At least I can say. And also the whole trying to keep the ball in the air as well. Seeing how many times you can hit it in the air while keeping it in the air. That's another one of my favorites of these jobs. Say, where can I get one of these jobs? Oh, they're everywhere, especially if you're green and have 6 tentacles. Thanks, I'm gonna go look for one so I can stop mooching off my friends and they can get back to their lives. This isn't my show. SpongeBob, the remote control is broken. Get over here and fix it. Again, that's still one of my favorite episodes of the show, though. Especially just how SpongeBob slowly snaps, right? One of the rare occasions that we see SpongeBob actually snap, right? And it's very funny when he snaps, right? When he gets angry. It just shows that nice people have limits, right? I mean, yeah, I've pretty much seen moments in Hey Arnold where Arnold has pretty much lost or had some moments that are kind of low where he got kind of mad, right? And again, Arnold is another person where, yeah, just to prove that nice people, very nice people like Arnold and SpongeBob, for example, do have limits. Yeah, I mean, even the nicest people that you would hardly see get angry, even they have limits that will eventually break. If you have somebody like Squidward or some of the people that Arnold managed to get frustrated with, like Oscar, for example, right? Yeah, he has gotten frustrated with Oscar before. Mr. Kokoska. He has got angry with Mr. Kokoska before, I would say. And I know if you get a certain amount of money, if you do get a certain amount of money, I'm not sure how much exactly, but if you get a certain amount, I think it's like 2,000 or so pieces of money, you can actually get an AP boost. Yeah, you can actually get an AP boost for getting a certain amount of money. I'm not sure if y'all can hear that, but it is pouring outside. It's been pouring pretty much the whole day, or pretty much pouring a lot today. I mean, we've been definitely needing the rain, I would say. Yeah, here we got 50. Okay, yeah, we got 50 here. Oh, please don't jump up here. Telling my cat, don't jump up here. I let her in. Normally I don't let her in because I don't want anything like this to happen. I swear, she's gonna jump. Please don't. No. No. Please, no. I'm probably gonna have to let her out because she's gonna try to jump up here and mess with the camera. Again, this is normally why I don't let her in here. Especially when I'm filming. Because she's gonna try to jump up here. Of all the places she can jump to, she would try to jump. I mean, she was fine where she was before. She was under my desk earlier. No. I swear. Come here, Callie. Say, this is exactly what happens, or why I don't let her inside my room, at least when I'm filming, because she would always try to get on my butt, or where the camera is. She always would try to get on that spot. There could be many other places that she could go, and she chooses. She chooses to go the one spot that I would not want her to go. I mean, I'm sure some of y'all can probably relate on that. I mean, I don't really care if I don't get that AP boost, to be honest, that I mentioned that you would get for doing a certain amount, getting a certain amount of money. I mean, like I said, I think it's like 200 or somewhere past one, or not 200, 2,000. But I think we've pretty much got enough. Yeah, I think we've gotten enough money to go back to Hainer. We're not going to get the AP boost, but like I said, I don't really care not getting the AP boost. I mean, if it was a level 1 run, if it was level 1, then yeah, then it would be different. It would be different if it was level 1. That might actually help if it was level 1. Yeah, I think it would help if it would have been level 1. It might be a little bit different because, you know, it's an AP boost, and AP, the more AP you get, the more abilities that you'll be able to put on. Which, normally when you're in level 1, you don't really get a lot of, you don't really have a whole lot of abilities that you would unlock when you're leveling up. I'm gonna choose the sealed. I don't know exactly. I know it depends which one you choose. It depends on the abilities that you get when you level up. Yeah, it depends what abilities you get when leveling up. Like, I have a chart. I managed to save a chart that somebody made. Very goodly made. That pretty much describes which abilities are unlocked on certain levels, depending what item that you choose. Yeah, I do have a picture I managed to save mentioning it. I want to try to get to it to see. Okay, I know I have one for... I swear I had one for Kingdom Hearts 2. I've had one saved for the first game and the third game. Yeah, do I not have one saved for... Yeah, I guess I do not have one saved. I knew I had one for the second game, but I guess I deleted it for some reason. But again, it was somebody actually made a chart that showed each of the level or each ability that you would unlock on each level depending on what weapon you choose. Either if it's the staff, or the sealed, or the sword. Yes, you do get all abilities. All abilities, no matter what item you choose, whatever weapon you choose on that part at the beginning of this Dive to the Heart section. And really all of the Dive to the Hearts too, on all, especially the 3 games. Now I assume it's going to be the same thing for 4 as well, because I betcha, I guarantee you, there will be a Dive to the Heart section in the 4th game, because there always is a Dive to the Heart segment in the numbered titles, you know, the main numbered titles. There's always Dive to the Heart sequences. Sir, I guarantee you. I hope I fixed the camera right. I hope it's not wonky. If it is, I do apologize. I just tried to fix it as much as I could for when it got knocked over. When my cat knocked it over. I mean, she was in here for quite a bit. I let her in here for quite a bit. Alright. Twilight Thorn. And again, this is another incident where this is one of the moments with the best some of the best soundtracks in the game. And sadly, we are not able to hear it due to not wanting to risk anything. I'm so glad that reaction commands are coming back in Kingdom Hearts 4. Right. I'm so glad that they are bringing back reaction commands. That's what I love about Kingdom Hearts 2. Is a lot of these fights and stuff having the reaction commands. I'm very excited to see what fights will have the reaction commands. Especially if we get a Star Wars world, which I am still positive. I am still positive we are going to get a Kingdom Hearts, or a Star Wars world. And a lot of other people believe it too, just because, not only from the reveal trailer of Kingdom Hearts 4 back in 2022, may I remind y'all. I know, it feels like forever since we've seen something new for Kingdom Hearts 4, since the reveal. I mean, y'all do realize that we're almost 3 years, I think? Yeah, 3 years since the reveal of Kingdom Hearts 4. We're almost 3 years since the reveal of Kingdom Hearts 4, and we still have not gotten a new trailer or anything. Like, come on, Square Enix. I mean, yeah, I don't want these games to be rushed, but again, 3 years without any new trailer or anything like that. It's starting to give people Kingdom Hearts 3 flashbacks. When it came to the amount of time we had to wait for a new trailer or something for Kingdom Hearts 3. When it came to it, like, 1 year we would get a trailer, a reveal of something, and then either a year later or 2 years or so, we would get something new. Like, yeah, a lot of people definitely did not like the whole, the whole news, when it came to news, when we would get news, when it came to Kingdom Hearts 3. A lot of people did not like that. The direction that they were going. I mean, this was new hardware, pretty much, when it came to Kingdom Hearts 3. They were on a completely different engine. They were working on a whole new engine when it came to Kingdom Hearts 3. It was way different compared to the other games. Yeah. They had to make pretty much everything from the ground, redo all the characters from the ground up in this new engine. So you can kind of understand why it was like how Kingdom Hearts 3 did. And one thing, of course, I could say that, yeah, they didn't need to do. And that was the whole, a lot of the trailers, which I am hoping that does not happen with Kingdom Hearts 4, but just the amount of trailers that pretty much gave away a lot of the story. Yeah, just gave away a lot of the story, especially important parts. Like, I'm pretty sure one of the trailers showed Roxas's return. Like, yeah, that pretty much is what I would call definitely a very big spoiler, and not really what... Which, again, I am hoping that they do kind of a better job. I mean, I love Square Enix, right? I love Square Enix. They're definitely up there of my favorite video game companies. But I mean, yeah, this goes to not only video game companies, but any companies in general, even if it's movie companies. When you're doing a trailer, you definitely shouldn't reveal so much that you're pretty much just showing spoilers at this point. Because that's what Kingdom Hearts 3 pretty much did, where we pretty much seen about almost everything that we saw in Kingdom Hearts 3 after playing it, that we saw from the trailer. I mean, yeah, there were some parts that we didn't see from trailers, but a huge chunk of it, like a huge lot of it, like, yeah, was pretty much shown. Like, I can't really give any other examples, but I can just say that there was a whole lot that was a whole lot of spoilers. And some people, this is why normally people sometimes consider not watching trailers like this, besides reveal trailers or something, because they don't want to get spoiled. I mean, can you really blame people for that? And probably why I am going to try to... I mean, yeah, world reveals. Trailers for world reveals, I definitely am going to watch. Trailers for the world reveals, the worlds for Kingdom Hearts 4, when they reveal the worlds for it, I am going to watch, but I am also going to try to be careful when it comes to, you know, not saying anything that I would think would lead into spoilers when it comes to the story. I mean, yeah, heck, they even revealed when it came to the Monsters Inc. reveal, they even revealed Vanitas returning as well. I feel like they did one of the other trailers was something like that as well, where it revealed something else. Again, there's a lot of things like that I'm really hoping that Kingdom Hearts 4 does not repeat. Because again, you do need to leave some stuff a surprise, right? And again, this doesn't go just for Kingdom Hearts or any game in particular. This goes for movies as well. Which I don't really hardly see any movies doing anything like this. Yeah. I don't hardly see any movies doing anything like this. Do y'all? I don't normally see these kind of situations be done with movies. It's pretty funny how scan is actually 2 HP when you think it would be free. Wouldn't you think? But you do earn scan, to be honest, so yeah, I guess it makes sense. Alright, I guess it does make sense. Again, why does this guy remind me of Xemnas or Xehanort? Right? Just because of his hair. Right? Just with his hair, it just reminds me of them. He just reminds me a whole lot of them. Normally I'm pretty good of actually not losing when it comes to this. I'm pretty sure on my first playthrough, I actually, like when I first was playing Kingdom Hearts 2, I actually lost. But again, that's when I was still getting into Kingdom Hearts for the first time. So you can't really blame me on that. And I've definitely gotten a lot better compared to back then. It'd be really cool if we can get these kind of skateboard sections again. They're not in anything bigger, you know. They're not anything major, but it's still really cool just to be able to skate around with skateboard on a skateboard. And I know you don't have to when it comes to doing these parts right here. The 7 wonders of Twilight Town. I know you don't have to do them in any, or at least these ones, in any certain order, leading up to the whole old mansion area. You don't necessarily have to do an order in a certain order. Of course, you can't do the whole old mansion part until get to the whole old mansion search part until after you do these ones, right? But besides that, you don't really have to do these in any certain order. I'm guessing Vivi is like some kind of Final Fantasy character. I would only guarantee. That would be my only guess exactly. And be the same thing when it comes to some other characters too that I would only assume. Like, let's say I can go ahead and do the whole dog in a sack before I do the whole shadow of Roxas from the reflection in the water. How would that come out? Let's say that. Yeah, this one isn't really all that hard. Just, of course, just, I mean, all of these aren't really that hard. This one, you're just having to jump at the right times. Until you get to the end. Remember, the whole Roxas prologue is in a simulation. Simulation that Ansem the Wise made in the computer in Twilight Town. That's quite impressive that he made a whole town of data that Roxas been living in since he left the organization and lost to Riku. Like, let's say now, again, I can do this. Now I can do this. Because normally I would do this, and then I would do the whole dog in a sack one. Which that poor, I mean, yeah, that, I should say it wasn't exactly, not really a dog. Because it wasn't an actual dog. It was a nobody disguised as a dog. Kind of like that Veve, right? The Veve that we fought. Or at least what we thought was the real Veve. It wasn't. It was a nobody, too. Well, after you do all those, you do have to go back to that whole ghost train thing. And then it's the whole heading back to the mansion area. That's right. Kind of forgot about that whole ghost train part. For some reason. Yeah, now it's that whole ghost train, or that whole old mansion. Which wouldn't you want to go in something like that? Just looking at it, even if you heard rumors about what they mentioned on here, I wouldn't. I wouldn't think so. Personally, I wouldn't. I don't think I would. I mean, I don't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't say I probably would even go into any kind of creepy old buildings, right? That would look pretty creepy. I mean, yeah, this part right here is nothing but cutscenes. Yeah, that whole mansion part. And now we get to the whole ending of the prologue, right? Roxas's prologue. Which again, if you just skip the cutscenes and stuff and know exactly what you're doing, it definitely does not feel absolutely long as you would think. Roxas just standing, or not Roxas, Lee just standing there. And again, this is mostly where people's goal to reach level 99 as Roxas would begin. Right? Is this part right here. Because, yeah, if you just fight nobodies and just reload the different areas, you can just constantly fight nobodies, and that's how people would get to level 99 as Roxas. Just go to the different areas you can go to before going to the old mansion. That's how people would get to level 99. Which I've never really been... I'm not sure if I would even try to be able to do something like that. I mean, yeah, it seems a bit easier to do, unlike the whole Destiny Islands one, which I feel like that would definitely be a bit harder to do, since you have to parry, or, you know, do some well-timed dodges when it comes to some of the Final Fantasy characters in order to get some of the tech boost to level up. And it's pretty funny, because Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't know... is really the only numbered title, I would say, to not have, like, a prologue or tutorial-like world. Because, again, technically, I guess I could say the whole Roxas prologue is like a tutorial world, right? I mean, Destiny Islands is pretty much that in Kingdom Hearts 1. It's like a tutorial bit before you start the actual game. But again, Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't have that, since you get thrown straight into Olympus when you actually start taking control of Sora. You get thrown straight into the first world. And again, not necessarily a tutorial that Kingdom Hearts 3 has for you to be able to do, you know, the whole getting to level 99 before leaving said area. Like, if you did the whole Roxas one, it would be getting to level 99 before finishing the the prologue, right? Or, level 99 as Roxas. Or the whole level 99 before leaving Destiny Islands. Just to say, right? Just to name. Be something like that. I mean, yeah, I know we're getting Quadratum in Kingdom Hearts 4, which is going to be really the main thing in Kingdom Hearts 4, which still going to be quite curious to see how we are going to travel to the Disney worlds that we will be getting in Kingdom Hearts 4. I mean, we do know that we are obviously getting Disney worlds. It's been confirmed, of course, and it has been said that we're going to be getting not as many. Not sure exactly how many that is exactly. All they said was not as many as the previous game. Or the previous games. Since, Quadratum is going to be a big focus. Going to be taking up most of the whole thing with Kingdom Hearts 4. Right? Sora and Quadratum. Being in Quadratum. But yeah, Sora doesn't have the gummy ship. So it is going to be quite interesting to see how we will be traveling into these Disney worlds. Which, heck, we could probably, I mean, I'm saying this just a theory, though, just saying this. I highly doubt this would even be a thing, but the Disney worlds that we go to in Kingdom Hearts 4, what if we're not Sora? Instead, we're like Mickey, right? Being able to play as King Mickey when going to the Disney worlds. And of course, Donald and Goofy as the party members, as usual. And of course, Riku's in Quadratum, so obviously he wouldn't be able to go to any Disney worlds either. Because, of course, as we know, too, in Kingdom Hearts 3, at least on Remind, Riku mentions to, like, Yuffie, Aerith, Leon, and Chad that Donald, Goofy, and Mickey are going to every past world, are looking for clues in different, maybe new worlds as well. He does say past worlds that Sora's been to, but it could be new worlds also, like this most potential Star Wars world, and maybe Moana or Treasure Planet or something like that, to search for clues or something to Sora's disappearance. And finding a way to get him back home. I mean, yeah, I think that would be a pretty good change to be able to play as Mickey in Disney worlds, since, we never really played as, I mean, yeah, you don't really play as Mickey a whole lot in general in the series. Yeah, you don't necessarily play as him a lot in the series. You do play as him in Kingdom Hearts 2 when it comes to, like, the chances. Because if you die a certain amount of times, you'll have a chance to be able to play as Mickey before reviving Sora. Which that's also probably another one of my favorite things in Kingdom Hearts 2, is that whole thing where I'm not sure exactly what percentage of the chance it is for that to happen. I mean, sometimes you can get it in a row as well. You can get it in a row. But yeah, I do like the whole being able to get saved by Mickey in some cases. in some of the fights. Just throw a high potion. These are probably some of my least favorite nobodies, just because of how annoying they can be to hit. And yeah, there's a lot of nobodies in the game that I can say that are my least favorite. Like the Berserkers, you know, that are pretty much similar to Sayax, or Isa, as I just call him. Yeah, it's Sayax, Isa. Pretty much it's the same person. Isa is the real name of Sayax. Sayax is, of course, the nobody name of Isa. Just like how Axel is the nobody name of Lee. Speaking of Lee, though, we're up there of another really memorable part. At least we're about to, once we defeat these nobodies. We're on another part that is very memorable. The whole Roxas versus Lee fight. And the first time in that we also see Roxas wield out his two Keyblades, at least and be able to at least play with him wielding two Keyblades, though. Alright, now we're at that part. See, just being able to wield two Keyblades, the classic Oblivion of Roxas's, and Oathkeeper. Which, again, are two of my favorite Keyblades in Kingdom Hearts. Up there with the Olympus Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 3, along with favorite Deputy in Kingdom Hearts 3, and of course the Big Hero 6 Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 3, along with, of course, the Kingdom Key and the Ever After Keyblade and the Honey Spout, and just got so many favorites. Yeah, I just got so many favorites. I have so many favorite Keyblades when it comes to the Kingdom Hearts series. Now we have left the Roxas segment, which thankfully it all gets, like, all the levels do get carried over when you switch to Sora. Because imagine that, though. Imagine if you get to level 99 and then as Roxas, and then Sora gets back to level 1, or you get back to level 1 when reaching Sora. Imagine how painful that would be. quick intermission. Quick, yeah, quick intermission. But yeah, just imagine that. How painful that would be. People doing the whole reaching Roxas to level 99, and then right when you hit Sora, all of it was worth for nothing because it would take you back to level 1. Thankfully, it does not, though. I mean, yeah, I never done the challenge, but I have seen other people do the challenge, and I can say, just from watching other people do the whole Roxas to level 99, I can say that is not the case, and it does stay at level 99 when you do hit Sora, or get to Sora, after finishing the whole Roxas part. Just imagine if that did happen, though. How painful that would be. Working all those hours just to say that it was all worth for nothing when getting Roxas to level 99 and getting to the Sora bit when you switch to Sora and it take you to level 1 again. If that happened, a lot of people would definitely be so sad, I can see. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be a long one, I would say, because pretty soon I'm going to get what it is. Let me see. I think it was the whole having to set the clocks forward. I know it wasn't so long ago, or yeah, which still have no effect on. Which I managed to get up this morning pretty good with it, even when I think, yeah, I think it's setting the clocks forward. Having to set the clocks forward. Which I know a lot of people wouldn't be used, like this stuff is to getting used to. Right, this type of stuff is getting used to. So, yeah, 9:25 right now. It is PM. It would probably be, I'm not sure exactly what time it would be if the clocks were set for or back. Daylight savings. Hang on. Yeah, daylight savings time is setting the clocks forward, I think, and then daylight saving time ends is so confusing for me. It's so confusing for me. I get so confused of which one is which. But I think it's something like that. Like I said, it can be very annoying. One thing I am definitely wondering, kind of curious. Well, two things, I guess I could say. One thing is, it's going to be quite interesting to see on Kingdom Hearts 4 with there being no journal entries, right? Because, at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, Gemini is not with Sora, as we can see when we see Donald and Goofy and Mickey make it back to Disney Castle. We see Gemini with Goofy came back, or actually came with Donald and Goofy and Mickey. So yeah. And of course, there's a chance that Gemini did not go with Riku, to Quadratum, which maybe he did, but from what we've seen at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 / Remind, he did not stay with Sora. He went back to Disney Castle with Donald and Goofy and Mickey. And of course, Yen Sid and Chip and Dale. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how they're going to be doing, how they're going to do the entries when it comes to descriptions of the worlds and stuff. And two, the gummy phone, I'm quite curious about. Which, right here, you know how you think that you would need to read the book in order to continue, to carry on? No, you don't. You don't actually need to read the book that Yen Sid gives you, which is quite a handy thing, even though it doesn't take long to go through the book. Still, really cool thing to see. But yeah, the gummy phone. Will Sora still have the gummy phone in Kingdom Hearts 4? I do wonder if Sora still will have the gummy phone in Quadratum. Because imagine all the cool sights and pictures that you'll be able to take in Quadratum. Just think, though, all the cool things, the cool sights and pictures you'll be able to take on Sora's gummy phone. But it also makes you wonder, too, if Sora does have his gummy phone, then everybody would be able to just call him, right? Would be able to call Sora, since they did say that you can contact each other in different while you're in different worlds. So that's kind of a thing too. Or will the gummy phone not have any service, or Quadratum not have any cell phone service? Imagine that, Quadratum not having any cell phone services. At least for Sora, Quadratum wouldn't have any cell phone service. That could be something, though. How, I mean, I'm just saying, because just giving ideas of, because again, that is kind of a curious thing, though, or a thing that you could be curious about. Like, yeah, they could easily call Sora on the gummy phone, but what if either he doesn't have the gummy phone in Quadratum somehow, or they're just not able to call him from Quadratum, since it's a whole different realm, pretty much. I mean, it is a world that is neither light nor dark, but somewhere on the other side. Like Xehanort on Melody of Memories reveals that pretty much Quadratum is. It's a world neither of light nor dark, but somewhere on the other side. when he was saying that your task will be far from easy if you arrive in a world that is neither light nor dark, but somewhere in between the other side. Your task will be far from easy. I mean, well, that would go for Riku as well. Not just Sora, but for Riku also. And I'm pretty sure that you would think that Lushu knows about Quadratum, right? I'm pretty sure Lushu and the foretellers. I mean, I know the Master knows about Quadratum because you literally do see what is supposedly the Master of Masters, not only in the end of the secret ending, secret movie. You know, when we see Sora and Riku and Quadratum at the end of the secret ending on Kingdom Hearts 3, and of course Yozora, but we do see a black coat, which is by chance, of course, the Master. Which I'm sure, since nobody knows, even Yen Sid does not know about this realm, which I'm quite surprised that Master Yen Sid does not know anything about Quadratum. At least from what we've seen, right? What we've seen, he doesn't know anything about Quadratum. At least he doesn't seem to know about this other realm that we've seen from Melody of Memories, at least. Because you'd think that somebody like him would know about a place like this, right? But no. He actually doesn't. Yeah, pretty surprisingly, that somebody like Yen Sid would not know. I am wanting to try to get a lot of these forms upgraded. I do want to try to get a lot of these forms upgraded. Especially when it comes to certain fights, boss fights and stuff, would really help. But yeah, I think this will conclude the stream. Hit like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure phone notifications turn on so you miss anything new. Like to know what y'all think. Because next.